Hello everyone and welcome back to Matchbox Memories. Today we're going to do an unboxing video of those two 5-packs, Matchbox 5-packs you see in front of you. One is the World Cup Soccer 5-pack and the other is called Dude Ranch, and we'll be having a look at both of these. This is probably be the last video I make for 2024, and hopefully I find lots of new Matchbox vehicles in 2025 and get those unboxings to you as soon as possible. So without any further ado, let's have a look at these two 5-packs. All right, first 5-pack we're gonna look at is this old school World Cup soccer, football, depending what nation you're from, 5-pack. Those are the vehicles. We will open it up and have a look at it. And this is from the France 1998 World Cup, Football World Cup. There's the old school packaging. Kind of like this packaging because you can see the back, both sides of the car, which is really, really nice. The new packaging doesn't allow for this. Anyways, let's open this up. I already cracked it, and let's have a look at these vehicles. All right, so that is opened. Let's have a look at this first vehicle. I think this is an Opel Kadett, but Opel Calibra. Close but no cigar. There you go. No details at the front. Does have the France 98 World Cup emblem. Like this casting, I just wish they finished it off. Plastic base. These are made in China. Some good weight to it. Plastic. Wing, red interior. No suspension in this era. All right, next, this bus. I love this bus. I kind of bought this 5-pack for this bus. World Cup tour bus. That bird does look like Woody Woodpecker. I'm not sure if it is. I don't think they have the license for Woody Woodpecker, but uncanny resemblance. Icarus coach. I think that's a licensed coach. Left-hand drive, white interior, blue windows. Absolutely phenomenal. Love this casting. All right, next up we have this police vehicle. Another Opel. This time we do have an Opel Kadett GSI. So it's a Vauxhall Astra GTE or an Opel Kadett GSI. And it says manufactured under license by Matchbox. I've never seen that before. Made in China. World Cup security. Beautiful. White interior, red windows, and siren. No details at the front and the back, unfortunately, but still quite a nice little set here. Metal base. Another beautiful casting, another one I collect. I didn't pull the rest of these that I have in my collection. This is actually a moving part. It does pull up. I'm not gonna force it because I don't want to damage it, but definitely a moving part. That camera moves. As you can see it move. It moves both upwards as well as in a circle. I really like this casting. It's too bad that Matchbox has taken it out of its lineup. It's called a TV news truck. It's a fantasy casting, but it is a nice one. All right, last vehicle up. Chevy K1500 chrome base, field maintenance World Cup, blue windows, white interior, chrome bars, chrome bumpers. Front and back are not detailed, but still very, very nice casting. And we will have a look at all of these, all the K1500s that I have in my collection. I don't have too many of them. It is a really nice casting. It is one I'm starting to collect. But we will open the next 5-pack up first, because I think there's a K1500 in there as well, and then we'll have a look at all of them. All right, so that's the first 5-pack. I'm going to try and keep it short. Those are the 5 cars. I would say my favorite is definitely the bus, closely followed by the K1500 and the TV truck, which are both, or the van, TV van, which are both fantastic castings, if you ask me. Next 5-pack, the Dude Ranch exclusive designs. So I'm pretty sure all these vehicles are exclusive to this 5-pack. 5-pack gift set, and once again that old school type packaging. Some nice vehicles in there. It doesn't tell you what the vehicles are in this era of Matchbox, but maybe it does. No, it doesn't. See the back, you can see the window has, the packaging has yellowed with age. I'm trying to figure out how old this thing is. I'm not seeing a license, but give me a second. I'm just gonna have a closer look at the box and see if I can find it. All right, found it. It's right at the bottom. You can see it's 1998, so approaching 27 years. Made in China. Manufactured for Mattel, all rights reserved, and designate U.S. trademarks of Mattel. All right, let's open this up and have a look at these vehicles. Really cool ones in there. Just want to show you how yellow the packaging got. I'm not sure where I purchased this. It's certainly not due to sunlight that from my apartment. It's certainly been kept away from the sun, but there's a lot of yellowing on this plastic, as you can see. So anyways, let's have a look at some of these vehicles. Let's start off with possibly the most boring one of the set. It's fully detailed, I have to say. It is nice. It's called 4-wheel. Sort of see it there at the bottom. Definitely one I'm not going to collect, but not a bad casting. Interesting enough. All right, next let's have a look at this truck here. 4x4 open back truck. So fantasy vehicle. Nice skull. Probably a buffalo, I'm not sure. Can't make out what that says there. Looks like a number plate of sorts. Not a bad casting. Got the spare tire, which is a nice little touch. 4x4 open back truck. I'm just going to have a quick look at my collection and see if I have any other versions of this. Give me 1 second. So guys, I thought it looked familiar. I have to say, I do have other versions of this truck, and the yellow version you see there was my absolute favorite truck as a kid. I just absolutely love this. It's not the version I had as a kid. This is a newer version. But look at that. This is absolutely my favorite truck when I was a 7 or 8 year old. Absolutely loved this casting. I didn't realize it was the same casting, and you can see that it is. There it is, and there's different variations of this. I have one variation displayed in my collection, and that is the same vehicle. Let me just pull them both out, and then we'll have a quick look at them. There they both are. You can see there's two different versions. One's more yellow. This is a little bit more orange, but basically the same vehicles. And there are several other variations for this particular vehicle. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's at least one other variation. I can't remember if it's a window or something to do with the tire, but I think there's another variation to this particular vehicle. There's the one we just opened out of the 5-pack. Here is another version in white. This one's made in Macau. So we've got made in China. We've got a made in Macau there. Yeah, made in Macau, made in China, and I think that's the other variation. I think this one comes in made in England and also made in China. So these two are made in England, but I think these were also made in another country outside of England. I can't remember which country, but I think that's the other variation you find on it. And I also had this vehicle that is similar but different. This one's called a mini pickup, which this focuses in. There it is. Another difficult one to find. You don't see this one too often. Once again, I'm not sure where I got these. Probably on eBay years ago, but just just love it when I find a car that I had in my childhood in some of these 5-packs, and this one here is one that I absolutely love. And also for the record, I'm not sure where I found these containers, but if anybody knows where I can get more of these stackable containers, please drop me a message, because they're actually really, really good to display some of these taller, higher cars. All right, so that definitely was an unexpected pleasure, finding that and finding that version of it. Certainly going to add to some of the cars that I have, or trucks in this case, that I have displayed. Next, we're going to have a look at this Jeep and the trailer. Hopefully the trailer fits the hitch on this Jeep. Let's see. I find with some of the new Matchbox vehicles, look at that. That's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Beautiful. Find in 2025, they just don't sit upright. They usually, sort of crooked like that. So look at that. Almost 27 years ago, they knew how to get this right. Trailers that fit the hitch of the vehicle they are designed for. All right, let's have a closer look at this hitch and trailer. Give me a second. I don't want to damage it, so I need both hands to pull it apart. I have to say, this is an absolutely fabulous trailer. The horse trailer. What's the official name of it? It's just called Pony Trailer is the exact name of it. I think it is a moving part. There are 2 white horses inside the trailer. It's sad that Matchbox doesn't include any animals of this nature in its sets anymore. Get the 2 horses out and have a look at them. Look at that, just gorgeous. I'm guessing part of it is because it just doesn't want to stand. No, one stands, the other doesn't. It could be just because of the surface of the rubber. But there they are. Look at that. Beautiful. And my guess is the reason they don't include any animals in their vehicles is probably because of liability with young kids potentially swallowing them. So moving part, animals in the trailer. What a fantastic 5-pack. Look at that. Old school set of wheels. Absolutely love this trailer. And I generally love trailers. I wish Matchbox designs more trailers, includes more trailers in their lineup, because I think trailers are truly a part of the history of Matchbox. They've been around forever. As kids, I know I loved having them, and as a collector, they are absolutely fantastic for displaying. There it is. And then the Jeep itself, I think this is a 1998 Jeep Wrangler. I've got lots of these in my collection. There's several different versions and years for this vehicle. They all look quite similar, but slightly different. This one says Black Star Ranch with the letter B. I'm not sure what the B stands for. Side detailing, nothing on the front or the back. Does have the spare tire. Green interior, which is an interesting color. Black base. Good set of wheels. I got several versions of that vehicle. We're just going to have a quick look at them. I did pull them out. Don't want to spend too much time on them. This is a different vehicle. This one's or a different year, same vehicle. Jeep Wrangler as well. This one's from 98, so 2 years newer. Big difference is it's got this rack on the top of the vehicle, just a side-by-side comparison. You can see that they are slightly different design-wise as well. And then I also have this version that's without any sort of roof rack. I'm pretty sure this was out of a 5-pack as well. Difficult one to find. Only version of this particular casting that I have. So this is a 1998, so exactly the same as the one we just opened, just this plastic piece there is missing. And then just some of the other versions of this particular casting that I have. There are lots of these versions, and there are more of them. They're all different, mostly out of 5-packs, I would say. This one is a premium version with rubber tires. K44 is the year and week of manufacturing. And there they are. Don't want to spend too much time, guys. We have looked at these before. Just pull them out real quick just to have a quick glance at them again. Just a reminder that there are tons of different versions. And I didn't even pull out the Jurassic Park versions that I have of this particular casting. All right, last vehicle out of this 5-pack is the Chevy K1500. This is a very, very difficult model to find. Not sure if you can see that. Oh, it's a Ford F-150. Look at that. Ford F-150. Beautiful. I don't think I have any other versions of this. First glance, I thought it was a Chevy K1500, but it is not. Look at that mud on the sides from off-roading. Detailed sides. It says, "Don't mess with Texas Black Star Ranch," and it's got that B again. Beautiful. Absolutely love this casting as well. I think this is the first version of this particular vehicle that I have in my collection. Beautiful. Very, very nice. But that wasn't a K1500, but I did say that I would look at all the K1500s that I do have in my collection. There aren't too many of them, guys, but there they are. Start off with the one we just opened. We just saw this. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the tires on that. Really nice. Good set of tires, nice rims. River Outfitter. Pretty sure most of these came out of 5-packs. This one's newer, N year is N, manufacturing year 42. This one's, don't like that gray plastic, but still, not a bad vehicle. This one we just looked at. Here's a play-worn version. Look at that, lots of dings on this. It's a filler till I find a nicer version of this particular vehicle, but difficult to find. So even a beat-up version, you sort of are forced to keep in your collection till you find a nicer, cleaner version. Look at that. Another version from a 5-pack. Look at that. Look at the tires on that. Bit wobbly. These are old. It's coming up on 30 years now. Look at that. This one almost has a military green to it. Beautiful. Left-hand drive, as you would expect. Look at that. Looks like it's got a bit of an error. Plastic there. Look at that. The dashboard is off. Yeah, look at that. The dashboard on that one is completely out of whack. Look at that. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, something definitely went a whack on that particular vehicle. You can see it. And this one's out of this is sort of one of those 5-pack. It's not the original. This is the one that recently came out of a 5-pack. Look at that, S38. Matchbox tends to redo some of the old mainlines vehicles out of 5-packs. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about it. On one hand, I feel like it devalues the original version, but on the other hand, it's, you know, it's nice for collectors who haven't got a hold of these to be able to get them at a decent price. I wish they make a slight change to something so that it is a distinct vehicle, similar to the previous version or the older version, but has its own uniqueness. They do it with some of the vehicles, like they'll change the color of the windows, or the logos will be of a different size, or the paint is a different color. I'm not sure. I don't have the original, so I have nothing to compare it to. But there it is. I absolutely love this vehicle. Love this casting. I think it's beautiful in this yellow and green and black and orange. Whoa, there you go. I'm damaging my favorite version of it. Anyways, there it is, guys. That's it. Probably the last video for 2024. I hope you had a phenomenal 2024, and I hope to see all of you guys on this channel, Matchbox Memories, in 2025. Have a prosperous 2025. Stay safe and keep hunting for those beautiful, beautiful vehicles that Matchbox sends us. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I definitely appreciate the support. This was a big year for Matchbox Memories. We hit 1,000 subscribers. We've got the 4,000 hours required. So I do make a little bit of money, which is nice. And I really, really appreciate the support. So thank you, everyone. Have a prosperous new year and stay safe.